So before we talk about being an expert, let's define what an expert is not. An expert is not someone that knows everything there is to know about a subject. It's impossible to do that. Number two, if you're announcing constantly, I'm an expert, there's something wrong. You're just trying to convince people because you're not an expert. And number three, getting all these excessive media logos like this guy. You can't hardly see his eyes and his face and his website to let you know that logos are important. They create a lot of trust. But we got to balance that with good taste and use all the good manners that we can muster up. So let's look at the definition of an expert. According to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, an expert is someone with special skill, knowledge, or mastery on a particular subject. Do we have anybody here with knowledge, experience? Yes, you guys are already experts. Yes, all of you are. All of you are. Look at the second one, having, involving, or displaying special skill or knowledge derived from training or experience. All of you guys have experience in training. So in less than 2 minutes, already increased the amount of experts in here. So you want to hire me? So we look at mastery. From the first definition, it says possession or display of great skill or technique. It doesn't say anywhere here that you have to know everything there is to know about your subject. Or do you have to put all these excessive logos on it? Or do you have to announce yourself, I'm the expert, talk to me? It doesn't say anything like that. It says that you have skill or knowledge from experience. So what's positioning? Positioning is what we do to be perceived as the expert. It's the things that we do. And a lot of you already doing these things, but you're not using it to position yourself, to stand out. So this guy, Al Rice, he wrote this book, The Battle for Your Mind, Positioning. So he talks about how you do what you do, not because of you, but because you want to take some space in the mind of your prospect. So they see you as that expert. So what are the advantages of being seen as an expert? Get paid more. Anybody wants to get paid more? Yeah, when you're dealing with an expert, you already know from the get-go it's going to cost me more. We've heard many times that I don't care what it costs. I just want to get it done. I just want the solution done. Those were the first one, less price resistance. Always in demand. You got to remember, experts are always in demand. As a matter of fact, when you're an expert, you pretty much have your own market because you have a specialization in something. The competition is less. Of course, you get more referrals. You do a good job and you're an expert, obviously you get more referrals. Less crowded marketplace because you're a market of one now. Repeat customers. We all want repeat customers, right? So when we do that great job and we're still an expert. See, the thing is, when we do a great job, we're an expert, we cannot forget all those people that already trust us. We got to keep educating them, contacting them, and let them know that we're here. JV opportunities, joint ventures. The opportunity to collaborate with anybody else is great. It's what is going to help you grow your business, make more money, get more referrals, and give you more visibility. Media interviews. The media is always looking for experts. And with all the stuff that's going on in the world today, they're always looking for experts, whether it be sports, politics, entertainment, business, you name it. They're looking for experts. And the last one, building a community becomes easier when you're an expert because people want to be linked to you, associated to you. They want to come and see what you're doing and what you're offering new. Any new products and new services. They want to see what you're doing. They want to follow you. And this is what Stefco input. Tribes are what matter now. Tribes, you got to build your tribe. This is an example of a tribe right here.
Yep.
They're chief tribe. This is a great example. And the other example is that Robert and Vanessa are always feeding that tribe. They're always giving us something. So now we're going to go, instead of calling ourselves an expert, what we call ourselves authority instead. Softer, easier to say, easier to pronounce maybe. Because it can be uncomfortable to call yourself an expert. For a lot of us, even for me. I don't feel like I'm an expert. I know my stuff like a lot of you. But expert kind of gives you a lot of hesitation and stress and resistance. And triggers the imposter syndrome. So now you have the fear of being found out. Start to being afraid of the competition. And your confidence goes down because now you got to prove that you're an expert. You got to know everything pretty much there is to know about your industry or market. So we got to convince ourselves that we are who we are. If we are not convincing ourselves that we are an expert, it's not going to work. So when we switch from being an expert or calling ourselves an expert to being authority, and the mindset shifts, now we are not just an expert. We educate and we are advocate for our customers and clients. And when you do that, what you're doing is protecting and bringing the best solutions to your clients and customers. So we all heard about the know, like, and trust. And we all know that everything being equal, we do business with people that we know, like, and trust. If what I've seen, most business owners have no issue with being known or being liked, but the trust, building trust and creating trust and increasing trust is a challenge. See, to be known and get people to see you, videos and posts on social media and your email list, and they like you, engage with you, and follow you. But trust, you got to get people to trust you because people are going to invest in you at the level they trust you. Say that again. People are going to invest in you at the level they trust you. If they trust you at $7 ebook and you offer them a $3,000 coaching program, guess what? No way, Jose. No, not yet. Not ready. So we need to increase that trust. And how do we do that? We use trust triggers. Trust triggers are the things that we do. A lot of you guys are already doing it, and I'm going to show you in a minute. But it's what people do to get the trust increased. This is the trust building wheel. And this is just an example. There's a lot more out there that we can do. But we start with most of us have a website, right? We have websites. An optimized website. A website, not just a website, but optimized website, which means answers the question, number one, what do you do or what do you offer that can help me? And number two, why should I do business with you rather than your competition? Has to be clear.